Hey, what's up guys? Shoko King here, bringing you my Week 8 team builder and battle for Champions of Galar. We are facing off against JV and the Atlanta Victinis this week. We're both 3-4, and we definitely want to win this day in playoffs. Before we get into this, make sure you guys like the video, consider subbing to the channel. Definitely appreciate everyone's support this season. So, yeah, at 3-4, and it feels really bad because I feel like I should be 5-2. So this is like really tough that I'm in this position, and it's unfortunate JV's in this position too. And it's gonna be unfortunate that basically the loser of this game is probably gonna be out of playoffs. Now there would be a small chance that like a 4-5 team could make playoffs, and there's also a chance like even if I win these last two games that I might not even make playoffs, just depending on how the head-to-head and the differential looks. My differential looks good, but head-to-head is the first tiebreaker. So we'll see how that positions at this point. But definitely want to win these last two games here if I want to make playoffs. And I know JV is also looking for that. And I didn't have a lot of time to prep this week. I'm just so behind on a lot of things. I got 12 minutes before I'm scheduled to battle JV. So shout outs to Gohan and Jack, especially Gohan though. He gave me a lot of help this week in prepping a team. Kind of combined like my initial build with Gohan's build, and hopefully this team should work out. Let's look at JV's team. So he has Lele. That could be Spectrier Scarf. And like my switch-in would be Victini, but he'd just go for Shadow Ball and I would do a lot of damage. And Parachute could be a switch-in, but Focus Blast could be an answer. So definitely Lele is going to be tough to switch into. Venusaur in the Sun is just a big, big nuisance. Like Earth Power plus Weather Ball plus Sludge Moon. It's like everything, and even if you really want like Giga Drain, I guess, to get more recovery off of Rotom Wash. Like Rotom Wash can't do much anyway, but that would also be nice for him. Lycanroc-dusk, I hate facing this mon. And like Zygarde, I guess is a decent revenge killer because I'm faster and I resist the Cell Rock, but it could be Sucker Punch. I imagine like Life Orb boosted Sucker Punch if it's at +2 attack after a Sword Stance would kill me. And it could even be Sucker Punch because I do have a Spectrier on the team. So that team's tough. Melodic, just a defensive blob. It could check either like the Zygarde, or it could check like special defensive mons like the Victini or the Nidoking, or even to a lesser extent to Spectrier if it's like Haze. So yeah, Melodic is definitely nice this game. Vikavolt could be Webs. I kind of doubt it comes because I have dual grounds. If it does come, I don't think I allow Webs to get set up, but honestly, I don't think it's the worst case for me if Webs do go up. It would be bad for my Scarfer, though. Drapion could definitely be the Spectrier answer. We'll see. He also has a Porygon on the team, but I think Drapion's going to be better in that role. I imagine it's probably going to be Lumberry to take like at least one Will-O-Wisp, or it could be like a Rest set even. That'd be annoying, but if I get like Nasty Plot boosted Hexes, it should do decent damage if it is a Rest set. It could be Chestaberry too. Torkoal is next. If it wants to set up Sun for Venusaur, then definitely nice in that regard. Mudstill I also forgot about. One of those two is probably going to be the Rocker, and hopefully I prevent Rocks up with the build that I have. And Mudstill is just really nice physically defensive, could take on Zygarde pretty well. Torkoal, if it does come, then it allows Victini to have Sun boosted either V-Crates or Blue Flyers, so it might not come in that regard. If it doesn't, then like that's great for not having to do it like a offensive Venusaur like that. Urshifu Rapid also would be weaker if Sun came, which I'll take, but Urshifu Rapid, like Victini revenge kills, but doesn't want to take an Aqua Jet. And it could be Scarf, so I'd have to be Scarf Victini to reliably kill Scarf Urshifu. Clefable can take on Scarf fine, but not Banded. Banded Surging Strikes does a lot. Like Rocky Helmet would do a lot of damage, and like I could switch into Rotom, but yeah, it's going to be doing a lot of damage to me. Altafagana if it's like Scarfs, Banded, or even Protective Pads. Noivern is faster than Zygarde, but slower than Spectrier, so we'll see if it comes to Revenge kills Salamence, unless I get like a speed boost up, or if less of it's Scarf and Noivern. Porygon could be the Spectrier answer. Type Null was brought, or like was thought of as like a response to Spectrier, and I brought Spectrier anyway, so we'll see. Porygon might not come, but I think you would need at least one of Drapion or Porygon to come this game. I do think Drapion is probably better, even though I do have two ground types. I mean, and Carkol, I didn't really prep for, but I think with my build, it shouldn't be able to do much this game. So the basis of this team was to get... I have 3 setup sweepers, but I think 2 of them are going to be late game and one's going to be more of an early game sweeper. Some bulk to maybe take down some annoying mons, and then some general utility. So first, setup sweeping mon is Spectrier with Hex, Will-O-Wisp, Taunt, and Protect. Pretty bulky. I could stall out maybe a couple mons with the Protect and Leftovers, and Taunt to make sure I don't get toxic. And I do have a lot of bulk on this. This will allow me to live a +2 Accelerock from Lycanroc. After rocks and a protect. Well, to see it, like Sucker Punch could definitely come, but I could burn it with a Will-O-Wisp, and then it's not going to be doing much. We'll see, but the way the Lycanroc wants to go, could be both, honestly, which would be annoying. And I do take a Specs Lele hit after rocks and a protect. I just don't raw switch into it after rocks, though like I have a chance to, but it's 100% after I protect. So ideally, I don't let rocks up in the first place. The Spectrier should be pretty solid. I can taunt the Porygon. Now, I don't want Dark Pulse to like wear it down a ton, but we'll see how much damage it's doing me anyway. And it gives me like good opportunities to switch into other mons. Maybe like the Salamence, though it could be Ice Beam Porygon for sure. Dragon Dance, Aqua Tail, Dual Wing Beat Roost. I have Tardy Berry, and hopefully rocks don't go up. I believe I take a Stone Edge from Lycanroc. If I'm at +0 speed. Lycanroc-dusk, level 50. If it's Choice Banded, I do not take it. If it's Life Orb, I do not take it. So nope, that's level 60. Level 50, I do take it. Choice Banded. I do live a Choice Banded Stone Edge. So that's nice, but that's if rocks aren't up. But if rocks are up and I have like a Dragon Dance boost up, which I think I always want to get with Salamence on the team, then I would take a Accelerock, and I should take it pretty fine. And kill an Aqua Tail, and hopefully I can snowball there. But Aqua Tail plus Dual Wing Beat should handle the team pretty decently. And then Roost for longevity. I have Clefable here with another week with Endeavor plus Endure. Hopefully I can take him on down with getting rocks up. That'd be great. And I do have a lot of speed to add speed Melodic, if that is the answer to me. Maybe like with a Custap Berry, if he sees me like going for an Endure, I go for an Endeavor and then he goes for a Recover. And then on the next turn I would add speed and go for an Endeavor again, as Melodic would just kill me with Scald. So the Melodic would be super low. It easy to revenge kill, maybe like with my Spectrier and get a special attack boost. Yeah, so we'll see if that's the scenario. I do take a Specs Lele hit, and I take a Banded Urshifu hit. And then that'll bring me in a custom range, and then I either go for Moonblast if it's the Urshifu, or I go for Endeavor, it's the Lele. I do have Victini, which also handles the Lele, but hopefully this Clefable can take on either the Lele or the Urshifu, or even like the Venusaur. If it's in, I just go for an Endure, always have a Sludge Bomb, and then go for an Endeavor. If it's Life Orb, trade 1 for 1, I'll definitely take that. Ways to prevent rocks, this is one of them. Now, I don't have Defog, but if Mudsteel's on the team and no Torkoal, then I'm going to lead my Rotom Wash and just go for Hydro Pump turn 1. Make sure that the Mudsteel doesn't set up rocks, because I will kill if it's not special defensive. And I could even set up a substitute if I want to go for a Toxic on me. If it is 1-on-1, I think I probably just go for Hydro Pump turn 1, even if Mudsteel switches out. Just to make sure I get the kill. You could think I'm like defensive and he knows he lives a Hydro Pump, but maybe he won't expect him to be max special attack. Substitute, to activate my Sonic Berry, I will outspeed everything that's not Scarfed. Now there's like a Cellrock from Lycanroc. Aqua Jet from Urshifu obviously wouldn't kill me at 25%, but a Cellrock probably does. Yeah, hopefully the early game this should be an annoyance. And if there is a Torkoal on the team, then I'm probably leading Victini and just going for a Taunt to make sure rocks don't go up. This will outspeed the Urshifu, and I can kill it a Psychic. If it's Scarfed, so be it. I probably died to a Surging Strike, but I think like if it's lead Victini against lead Urshifu, I don't think you go for like a U-turn or Surging Strikes turn 1, because I could just be Scarf and kill it a Psychic. So I think I like that scenario there, leading Victini if there is a Torkoal on the other team. Yeah, this will get a Taunt the Melodic to make sure it's not that healthy, though like it's not that important that it's healthy anyway. Anything, it gives me opportunity for my Rotom Wash to set up, but I can Taunt the Melodic to make sure it doesn't get a Toxic on the Rotom Wash, and can set up a substitute. And the last Pokemon is Cobalion. Scarf, this will speed tie Modest Venusaur in the sun. I don't outspeed Timid, so hopefully that doesn't come, or even like Jolly. I didn't even really consider physical, but I don't think that comes. Or like a mix set, whatever. But Iron Head close combat hits most of the things in the team. It doesn't hit like Mudsail or Torkoal that hard. Stone Edge will at least hit Torkoal a little bit better, but Volt Switch give me momentum. But this is mainly just to revenge kill a lot of mons on the team. Revenge kill the Lycanroc especially. So I'll easily take a +2 Accel Rock or Sucker Punch. I had like a berry on this, but like the Lycanroc could easily be Shucka, or I could be Shucka or Chople, but the Lycanroc could be close combat or Drill Run. So like it was tough to figure it out. So I'll just guarantee that to be Lycanroc. So that's my team. We'll see how this game goes, but hopefully we can get this win and try to get in the playoffs. All right, here we are for the game against JV. No Lycanroc, so this is definitely great. I think my Salamence has a chance to win this game. We will see. That Venusaur, we see that Torkoal Venusaur in the front too, so definitely annoying. But because there was no Mudsteel, my Victini's going to lead. So my Victini should be able to handle just about anything, even if Urshifu is the lead. I stay in Psychic. Like, there's no way you like stay in and risk a like a Scarf situation there. So yeah, Victini against Torkoal. I definitely go for a taunt on the Torkoal. Hot box. Torkoal comes out. Okay. Like Earthquake would be the worst thing it could do to me. Melodic could also like switch in to take any hit, but that's fine. I will taunt and make sure rocks don't go up. He knows he lives any one hit, even like Specs. Hopefully it's not Mental Herb. I should count the turns of Sun that are up, and we will go for. Now I can either go into Rotom Wash here, or I can go into actually, yeah, I think I'm fine going to Rotom Wash here. I think you go into Melodic, question mark. He's gonna stay in at least. We'll see what you go for. You shouldn't be doing much to me. Stone Edge, okay. So yeah, I am fine to go for a Nasty Plot. Like, what is the switch in? I guess Venusaur is a switch in. Yeah, let's go back into Victini. Stone Edge. It did 37 damage to my. So let's see, Stone Edge. So maybe not minus attack. Stone Edge again. Okay. He did 68 damage. I think I'd taunt again. We'll see what comes out. Yeah, but I don't want rocks up. Hopefully it doesn't land 3 Stone Edges in a row. I mean, it's possible. Okay, Stone Edge comes out. Yeah, I'm also wasting Sun turns, which is definitely nice. Maybe I can get rocks up later on in the game. Psychic should do a decent damage to Torkoal, maybe to a KO. Maybe more especially defensive, but he lands 4 Stone Edges in a row and kills me off. That's unfortunate. Do I go into this and set up a Dragon Dance? I don't think so. I think I go into this and set up a Nasty Plot. Stone Edge isn't doing a lot to me. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Venusaur hard switches in, but I could Volt Switch. And like go into Salamence, and that wouldn't be great for him either. Hydro Pump would kill here. But I also kind of forced the Venusaur to attack me right away. This is like the 5th turn. He's gone for 4 Stone Edges and rocks, and Sun is still up, so it is Heat Rock. Heat Rock, Torkoal. Mixed defensive, because like I don't think Victini should have done that little with a psychic. Yeah, it's like somewhat special defensive at least. The Bloomin' Onion. Okay, so this comes out to Venusaur. Sun is out. Giga Drain kills me. Yeah, we're gonna go into Clefable and try to get this Venusaur out of the way. You could Sludge Bomb here. Maybe I shouldn't have been that aggressive. Yeah, Sludge Bomb definitely comes out here. I should have gone into Cobalion. That was a really bad play. Yeah, and that just kills me. Life Orb. And Sun is still out. Is this an opportunity to set up with this guy? It might be. What really threatens me? I guess Melodic. Yeah, let's go for a Dragon Dance here. Yeah, but this is looking really bad. Yeah, unfortunate that I don't have a whole lot of stakes involved in this game, but that's okay. So Salamence is out against Melodic. +1. You are Flame Orb. Okay. Burn. So Ice Beam is gonna kill me. I imagine you go for an Ice Beam here. Yeah, I think you go for an Ice Beam here. You could go for a Flip Turn, I guess. But I should be able to Toxic. Or go for a Sub. Go for an Ice Beam. Yep, I'm fine with that. Take some burn damage. The Venusaur. With my Rotom, if I get the +2. Hydro Pump might be a 2 KO. Yeah, so I stay in and go for Substitute. Let's see what comes out. Hotbox. Okay, I'm good with this. If Torkoal doesn't break my sub, then Venusaur should be not looking like to like 100% revenge kill me. Yeah, we'll go for a Nasty Plot here. We'll see if the Torkoal breaks my sub. He went for 4 Stone Edges and hit all 4. Maybe he'll miss one here. Venusaur just comes out. We'll see if it's Giga Drain, I guess. But I do like that I still have the opportunity to set up a substitute in the future. I go for a Thunderbolt here. I don't bother to set up a sub. We'll see if it's Giga Drain. See if the okay, there's no Giga Drain. I kind of figured that was the case. And that's why I was mad when I went into Rotom in the first place. Or went into Clefable, because I knew it wasn't going to be grass coverage. So Thunderbolt should do. Let's see, 82. 30, I did 50%. Yeah, so no bulk. Oh, I get the para. That is huge. Yeah. Let's see. Rotom Wash versus Venusaur in the Sun. He's parried. But Sun. Oh, so he's gonna be the same speed. Yeah, I switch out here. I imagine you Sludge Bomb again. You could Weather Ball, and that would kill my Salamence. Would be really unfortunate. I mean, Thunderbolt was definitely a chance to pair, so I'll take it. Okay. Alright, this looks pretty decent. What is a switch in? I imagine you go for Weather Ball here, so I think I can just Volt Switch. And if you switch it, you might just sack this off anyway. But it's a good answer to Rotom. Like if Sun is up, so you might still save it. Oh, you do save. You don't sack it off. Yeah, we'll go into Salamence. Para, even better. Wow. Well, definitely unfortunate for him. I just set up a Dragon Dance and he goes for Sludge Bomb on me. But he sees I'm not yeah, so Sludge Bomb's doing like 60 to 70%. We saw that he had Ice Beam. I could make the hard read it and go into this Weather Ball, or Sludge Bomb probably comes out here if you stay in and sack it. I think I'm fine going for a dual Wing Beat and getting a chip on the Melodic. Now I could double into my Rotom Wash there. But that's fine. I do get a attack boost. So let's see. I mean, Melodic definitely comes out here, right? Yeah. I imagine you go for an Ice Beam because the Salamence is way too threatening. But if I get a little bit of chip on this with Burn, and ideally with Taunt, even with Spectrier, I'm fine with this. So Ice Beam comes out, can do nothing. That's a crit. Okay, I just did decent damage. 25. I guess Cobalion isn't that bulky. Melodic. Yeah, so that's just like a little bit of a higher roll. So yeah, we'll go for a Volt Switch here. The computer's acting a little bit slow. I don't even know if you guys see that or not. Volt Switch is doing like 20%. If you go for Toxic, that'd be unfortunate. I imagine you Scald here. But I am getting this weekend, so I will take that. Recover. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this Melodic's going to be a little bit tough to take down. But first I do Taunt. Yeah, I think I Taunt here. The Porygon could come out, the Melodic could easily Toxic. I imagine the Porygon's going to come out. Low Poly. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, we'll see. It didn't trace anything. What is even Porygon's ability? Porygon wasn't download. Maybe it's Analytic. Analytic Porygon. Okay, I got a burn on it, so I am going to be doing a little bit of damage residually. Maybe it goes for Discharge. Shadow Ball. Okay. That'll be decent damage to me. 72. Okay. Level 50. Shadow Ball. Analytic. $72. No special attack, right? Yeah, no special attack. I'm gonna go for a Protect here. Yeah, that Melodic just being healthy is definitely annoying. I'm gonna have to play like aggressively against it. The Taunt is off. Yeah, I'll go into this and Volt Switch. Like I think my Rotom is the way I win this game. You could also teleport here. But something's going to be Scarfed. And the Shadow Ball's probably doing decent damage because of Analytic. But you're not going to let this die. Could switch into, like, Torkoal here. Yeah, but I Volt Switch. Yeah, I mean, I needed a T-Bolt Para on the Venusaur to give me a chance to win this game. Yeah, Torkoal comes out. It might be the chance for me to go for game here. We will go for a substitute. Hopefully you like stay in. Well, you saw me that I had Toxic. I think you go for Stone Edge and hopefully you miss. Or maybe it doesn't break my sub. Rotom Wash to Torkoal. Or Stone Edge. Not minus attack. So it's like a 50-50 chance for him to break sub. It could also be Solar Beam, which would just be really unfortunate. It'd really be ideal if he missed this, but I'm asking for a lot. Stone Edge hits. Does it break the sub? It doesn't. Okay. Well, something's scarfed. Yeah, I think do I just go for the Thunderbolt and get the kill here? Like Aqua Jet? Aqua Jet actually probably doesn't kill me. Thunderbolt from Rotom. That kills. Tapu Lele. I probably don't kill with 2 hits, unfortunately. And Lava Plume probably breaks my sub anyway, so I think I just go for the kill. Like Torkoal, it's probably minus speed nature, so it probably has some special fire coverage. And you never know, maybe I get another pair on something later. But yeah, the Melodic is not looking, that's just very in my way. But honestly, I can like roost on the Melodic as it Ice Beams. Now it could like Toxic me, but if I can maybe get it low enough, we'll see what the response is. But I think I just have to stay in with this. And he's still in a good position to win this game. Yeah, I didn't mean to sack the Clefable there because I knew it probably wasn't gonna be grass coverage on the Venusaur. You let this just take a Thunderbolt. Porygon. Level 50. Violet. Max HP, but max special defensive. Yeah, I'm not like... do I go for a Nasty Plot here? I think I do. I just bring this down really, really low. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. Yeah, Shadow Ball is going to break my sub. And I'm definitely not killing this Porygon here. But I'm guessing it's not Scarfed Urshifu, because otherwise you would have just came and U-turned and probably brought in the Porygon anyway. Sun is up, so... I'm not killing. If it's physically defensive, I might kill. If I get a crit, I would definitely kill. That does absolutely nothing. Now this is tough here. Do I bring this in? Or do I bring this in? Voltwitch isn't going to kill. I just go for close combats. I could also just taunt with the Spectrier. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what the Lele probably has to be Specs. Yeah, I think I bring this in. And I think I go for the kill. Either that or like he doesn't stay, or like you just stay in and just go for a cover, go for an Ice Beam. I think I Dragon Dance here. I guess a Toxic would also not be great. But I'm going to go for it. Okay, yeah, and I figure you switch out anyway. Melodic comes out. Melodic. Like Ice Beam is going to almost always kill me here, unfortunately. Like, what's the chance for me to live? 69% chance for me to not die to this hit. It's burned, though. Do I have to, like, kind of bank on that and just get a bunch of damage off, and then maybe my Spectrier can do stuff? Yeah, I mean, I think that's my best out. I think I still lose this game. I could also miss. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing absolutely nothing. Maybe overpredict here. Ice Beam. Like, I might be able to Roost Stall. Okay, doesn't kill me. Do I go for +2? I mean, +1. Yeah, it's doing nothing. It's doing 50%. I need, like, multiple crits. I could also bring in this. I think I go for a Dragon Dance here. I think Melodic just recovers. Yeah, he got like one of the lowest rolls. Okay, you recover. That's good. So +2 dual wing beat. I'm still not doing a lot. If I am just a dragon type, Ice Beam does 98 max, so 173. Divided by 2, so I'm recovering 86. 91 damage is he's going to be doing. Yeah, it's not a great roll for me. I think I just go for the dual wing beat here. And like make sure it stays at least somewhat low. Yeah, it's about where it was before. He's gonna go for a Scald. Okay. Oh, interesting. Trying to get a burn. If I roosted there, like and didn't get burned a couple times, that would have been interesting. Especially like, yeah. I guess he still would have been low regardless. We will bring this out. Spectrier. I can kill with a Hex here. And I think I just go for that. Okay, he's gonna switch out. Doesn't affect you. Now, what moves have I revealed? I've revealed everything about my moveset. He could recover here, he could Shadow Ball. I think I have to taunt. Even over, like, Shadow Ball seems painfully obvious. Yeah. Is what it is, though. Yeah, and he's gonna live another hit after this. We'll go into you. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't win this game. I'd probably need like a crit on the Urshifu or the Lele, because I'm not gonna get a special attack boost anywhere. Let's see what comes out. What is that? Oh, the Lele. Okay. Well, if I get a flinch here, it might do something. I could also just easily Volt Switch into my my Spectrier. I think I go for the Iron Head. Maybe he doesn't know I'm Scarfed? Question mark? I don't really know. I wasn't really paying attention much, to be honest. Okay, Iron Head. Oh, I don't even kill. And that's definitely going to be a Specs and I'm going to pick up a kill. We will bring you out. Might not be over yet. There's no way you let me get a special attack boost, right? I think I taunt. Predicting the Porygon to come out here, and then I can protect. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, there might be a chance. I still think it's pretty low. I protect. Spectrier to Urshifu. Rapid. Yeah, I mean, I definitely go for the burn on it. It's definitely not over, though. I don't think it was, I don't think it scarfed Urshifu. Do I get a special attack boost here? No, I don't. I mean, I go for a burn on the Urshifu 100%. Do I even, like, bother going for a protect? Probably to gain leftovers recovery. No, I just went for it. Yeah, so we'll go for a Will-O-Wisp. Try to get a burn. Surging Strikes. It is Scarf. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a good game to JV. Yeah, so definitely out of the playoffs with this. Yeah, I mean, there's maybe a chance if I win my last game, but yeah, I think I'm pretty okay with this outcome. So good games to JV. Unfortunately, we weren't able to win this game and probably not make it to playoffs. I mean, if I do have a chance to make playoffs next week, I'll definitely give it my all to try to win that game. But if I don't, then this was definitely an interesting ride for sure for Generation 8 Wi-Fi. So we'll see what happens for the future. I mean, we'll have one more game against Bruno, and that should be a fun game. He's been doing really well this season, so we'll see how that goes. But maybe one last game, maybe I'll have some fun mons on a team for a change. But yeah, good games to JV, and until next time, later, guys.